First thing I would like to talk about are the strings. The strings vibrate over the sound hole here, and as you see, they are attached. These are the little, we call the tuners. These are these little pegs over here. They have little holes in them, and on a steel string guitar, and actually on a nylon string guitar as well, they go through the holes, and with these tuners they are wound to different weights, but they're wound, and as they tighten up, the string goes over, each string goes over what we call a fretboard, and it goes across. There's a sound hole, and it's attached to these little pegs over here, which is on what we call the bridge. So you have 6 strings vibrating at different weights, which create different frequencies, which create high and low sounds. So that's to begin with. So you see you have the first string, which is the bottom string physically, but the highest string pitch-wise is called the E string. It's called the high E string. There are 2 E's in the guitar. There's a high E, and when we get to the 6th string, I'll show you the low E. So the 2nd string is the B string. The 3rd string is the G string. The 4th string is the D string. The 5th string is the A string. And the 6th string is the low E string. Okay. And these are what we call open strings. So you actually have 6 different pitches here. Again, E, high E, B, G, D, A, and low E. Now that's fine if you want just 6 different pitches, but so 6 strings give 6 different pitches, and for the rest of the pitches to give us a nice large palette of different pitches and notes to choose from, we call frets, and these are these metal bars over here, and each metal bar, as you see, they go all the way down the neck, and they control the sound. They actually organize the sound, the pitches. So when you start, let's say with your first finger, you finger the guitar strings, you use your first finger. To produce sounds, you need to press on the strings. And to press on the strings, so you work with on the fingers on your left hand, you work with first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, and usually your thumb. Sometimes it plays, but usually it's there to balance the rest of the fingers on the strings. Now, the first, let's say for example, you take the first finger and you would press on the first string, first fret. Notice that I place my finger right before the fret, and then I press on the string because it creates an easier sound. It creates a clear sound if I press on it right next to the fret, not on the fret, but right before the fret. Now if I keep going down the frets, the sound gets higher. And the same thing with the rest of the strings. Starts out with an open. For example, the second string starts out with a low. Starts out with a B. As I go down the fret, this becomes C, C sharp, D. Continues to get higher and higher and higher. So the guitar is an instrument that where you have the choice. You can play notes, just individual strings. Or you can play what we call chords. Chords are when we play more than one note at the same time. For instance, now usually chords are for accompanying melodies. Melodies can either be played or sung. So if you are accompanying yourself singing, then usually you would be accompanying yourself using chords. And the rhythm of the guitar and the striking of the strings is usually taken care of using the right hand. So that's basically the workings of the guitar.